Do 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 do. All right. This is Feeney Talks with Friends. My name is Eric Feeney, founder and president of Friends of Feeney. I use this podcast, Feeney Talks with Friends, and I talk to wonderful people in the ocean that are doing great things. And today's guest, ladies and gentlemen, the shark, the WeHa Shark. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here.
Episode 87. 87 is change, progress, and new beginnings. And your page brings change, it brings progress, and it brings new beginnings. I can't thank you enough for being here. It's an honor to speak with you. We're going to keep you anonymous. What do you feel about that?
I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for asking me to come.
Yeah, this is the Shark. WeHa community does great things, runs the post WeHa Enemies and Distant Cousins. Check it out. I'm sure you're following. It has 4,000 followers. 4.5 followers. 4.5 thousand followers. I teach math. And I'm hot. How's the shark mask? How do I look? Because I feel like a fool. But I'm with the shark. Last episode was great. Episode 86 with Mark James. You like Irish music? Mark James, check it out. One of my favorite Irish musicians of all time. We sang The Wild Rover. We sang Whiskey in a Jar. It was amazing. Go back and check it out. Mark James is a good friend. Thank you. And we're here with the shark. It is Shark Week. Shark Week. Doo-doo, doo-doo. You know any shark facts? They swim forward. Thank you. Yes. There are over 500 species of shark, but there's only one WeHa shark.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
How did you get it? They're apex predators. Do you consider yourself an apex predator?
That sounds so dangerous.
Nice. Yeah, what got you interested? What started WeHa Enemies and Distant Cousins?
What started it was I got kicked off of Friends and Neighbors.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good old Friends and Neighbors.
Yeah. I got kicked off for asking an apparently inappropriate question, and so they kicked me off, and so I decided that other people needed to have a voice, so then everybody on the page voted for we needed a mascot, and next thing you know, I'm a shark.
Very nice. And that was March 2016?
Correct.
March 2016, they kicked you out of the... Now, was it Friends and Neighbors or Neighbors and Friends? Because I think there's two of them.
It was the first one. I don't know. There's so many other pages now. There's West Hartford Political page. There's West Hartford Chat. It was the first friend. I think it was Friends and Neighbors.
Okay. Man. Yeah, and you have over 3,000 likes. You're doing great things. You bring humor. A lot of people enjoy it. I see a lot of likes, a lot of shares. You're doing good stuff.
Thank you.
What inspired you? Oh, so just getting kicked off? That was your only inspiration?
Well, at the time, I was like, I don't really think I need to be kicked off for my question.
Yeah.
It was inappropriate, maybe. But after a couple beers, it's not inappropriate.
Yeah.
But it's just that we need to lighten up a little bit, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, I think we take everything a little bit too seriously.
I agree. And that's why I'm wearing a shark mask right now. How serious do I look?
I mean, that's,
No, that's great. I'm so excited to talk with you. I've had the mayor on. I'd have the police chief. I've had Kenny Mayne. I've had a Medal of Honor recipient. But this is a true honor to sit down with the shark.
I don't really think so after you named all those people. I really think we're stretching.
And maybe we're going to keep you anonymous. We're going to flash pictures of your face. We're going to voice alter. This is going to be amazing. So don't mind the voice altering. We're going to keep the anonymity of our shark. However, if you highest donation, you heard it here first, highest donation to Friends of Feeney, we'll have dinner with the shark. You got to keep it a secret. I'm going to take this off now.
Definitely go to dinner with the highest
Highest
donation.
donator.
Yep.
That's really cool of you. Woo. That was hot.
Wait, did they pick it or do I?
Pick the dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's work this out. So, I'm sure you want something a little low key.
No, I don't need it low key.
Seafood, the shark.
Yeah, that's a no.
Octopus at Zahara is really good.
Oh my god, no, I just added the other name.
Oh my god, amazing.
You like it?
The octopus at Zahara? I thought
that.
Okay, I'm guessing the same flavor.
Well, the texture was weird.
Oh.
It was like I was eating my family.
Yes, sharks are cannibals. Fun fact. They're cannibals in the womb. Babies eat each other while they're in the shark's womb. Did you know that? Fun fact.
You're the teacher, right?
Yeah, teacher. There's 135 pups in there. Only the, survival of the fittest. Only the...
I know if they all swim together, it's a shiver.
It's a shiver.
I know that fact.
Yeah, really cool. So some fun. They're not smooth. They may look smooth. Like, look at that. It looks smooth and shiny, but it's actually like sandpaper. Sharknado. Do you ever see Sharknado?
Yes, I like Sharknado.
Not a real term. You didn't need me to tell you that. All right, let's pick it up. Sharks are colorblind, but they have great vision. All right, we're enough. More about, all right, sponsors. Thank you, Direct Line Media. Let's see, Direct Line Media, the only reason we're here. Dave and Kyle, thank you. Dave, Kyle's going to hook you up with the, keep you anonymous in the voice. Thank you, Dave and Kyle. Thank you, WeHa Roasting and Brewing. We're on 141 Shield Street. So come down anytime. I got a flight of mimosas. They don't just do beer. Let me see that. There's mango. There's orange and a couple other different flavors. So I want to, let's cheers to the shark. You're here.
Cheers.
The shark is here. Cheers to the shark. Cheers to WeHa Roasting and Brewing. And let's do one more. WeHa West Hartford Lock, 11 Sherman Street, right up the street. The Lock. So, speaking of the Lock,
Let's talk about that one.
You know this one?
No, I don't know, but I think everybody wants Harvard should probably get a lot.
I don't know why that's so funny, but please explain.
Because a lot of people with their stuff gets broken into.
Yeah.
Don't lock everything.
Yeah. No. You gotta lock your doors and your cars.
Should you call West Hartford Lock?
Yes, call West Hartford Lock.
I would if I lived here.
Yeah.
I do live here. But I have a lock.
Yeah. And use it. Not just have one it, but you gotta actually turn it and lock it.
And like if someone was to get into my car, which they never have because it's locked,
Yep.
they would be the first person.
Here we go. Shout outs. This is. I love it.
West Hartford Lock.
Episode 40. Eric Brown's amazing. So yeah, Eric Brown. The locks. Are we done with the locks? I thought you were gonna say something else, but.
No, like I just think it's funny that they're the sponsor because that's great because they should be the sponsor because everybody doesn't know what they're doing here.
Yeah. With that being said, what are 3 keys for you to run that page? 3 keys. What are 3 important things for you to run WeHa Enemies and Distant Cousins?
Humor,
Boom.
sarcasm,
Boom. Sharkchasm?
yeah, well that's
Sharkchasm. Did you put that on a t-shirt yet? I think that's amazing. I love that. Sharkchasm. Or,
daily humdrum of scrolling.
Yes. Now, that was my question. A lot of people are wondering, do you constantly peruse the other page to get the information to use?
I'm not on there.
Oh, you got kicked off.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I only hear from friends and people who send me messages.
So when they say, hey, these guys are doing this, you
Only
kind
if
of...
something, like it's now, when it first started, it was constant. And now it's like if something is really blowing up, like there's a bear,
Oh, yeah.
circling no Webster, get on it. Then the shark
Okay.
has to do something about it. Which I didn't even really say anything about it because I'm like, this is just too much for the shark.
Too easy.
Yeah.
The best one, pooping on the sidewalk. We have poop And then I like how we have poop.
I started that.
I
Just
like
so
that.
you're clear.
I
Just so
know. I
we're
know for
clear.
a fact.
And actually, let everybody who's watching this know, I started WeHa. And I get people who've been
Wait,
there
straight
a
up,
long time.
WeHa you started or we have? Okay, yeah,
Like how I wrote it.
yeah, I agree.
And I get people who've been here a long time who've lived here their whole lives that don't like WeHa. And I understand that, but there's just a lot of letters in that.
Yeah,
title, so
yeah. We have poopers, we have shark, we have bear. I like it.
I have some favorites posts that I made.
What are they?
Well, one of my favorite posts was, well, there's a couple. One of my posts was about shoveling, and it's a silly post, but it was like, to get out and shovel before your neighbors, because everybody freaks out about shoveling. Yeah, Bob Maxon tells us it's gonna snow, so I'm not sure why this is a big surprise to everybody.
Yeah.
And it was just how I wrote it. I don't know, I thought that was funny. Like, some of them I think are hilarious, and some just feel dead. That's how, it happens.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about it. But, I do have my favorites, and I have my favorite sharks. Like, there's a lot of people that have been with the page forever.
Yeah.
And, I appreciate their humor. They're hilarious.
I sent you a pair of Nikes once that had sharks for Nike. The Nike swoosh
Yes.
was a shark.
But you actually don't follow the page.
I don't?
No, so that's rude.
Oops. Oops, I'm getting called out. I'm going to follow it right now before I get eaten. You sure? How do I see it then?
You have to follow and like.
Oh, all right. All right. All right, so we'll play a game. So we're talking posts. What was your first post, your last post, your best post, and your worst post? It's a first, last, best, worst.
My first post was a lint ball on my rug. And I said, can anybody tell me who I can call to get rid of this?
Yup.
That's funny. And I think I had 11 followers. And I thought it was hilarious because people ask questions that, like, we don't need to be asking. We could just live.
Yeah. Or I'm going to New York City on a cruise. What's the best way to go?
Like best, anybody want to tell me best pizza in town? Go. Well, there's like 7,000 pizza places in town at this point.
Yeah.
That was my first. My last
Dust Bunny.
was a lint.
That is... No, that's typical, though. You'll see that. What do I do? We should pull some up right now. So we can pull some up right now and
I could do it right now.
pull them up and...
What did you say? What was my first?
First, last.
My last post?
Yeah, most recent.
What was my most recent, do you know?
Oh, it was parakeets swearing at each other in the zoo.
Right. Yeah, that was just something I thought was funny. Something that doesn't...
They got separated, so they got...
What was the worst post?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had like this was my worst post. But it wasn't worse. Like, I thought it was funny. Some news person asked on Friends and Neighbors, and I don't remember who it was, why are there planes flying over West Hartford Center on Memorial Day? And I thought that was a little bit too obvious considering your job. So I got yelled at. But not like on the page. They sent DMs like, she didn't understand and blah 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 blah. Which is fine, but someone might want to tell her before.
Yeah, or ask a friend before you go public. Confidant.
But that one I did get yelled at. I've been yelled at a couple of times, actually.
What was your response to her? Did you like...
I was like, well, it's not my fault that she doesn't know what Memorial Day is. Like, wow, that's weird.
You didn't call her a dummy or anything? Maybe.
No, I didn't. The person was mad that... So it wasn't even the person that was upset. I don't remember who it was, but... that was probably, I don't know, I felt bad about it, but not really that bad. It's a learning lesson, right?
Yeah.
Isn't life learning? Should we learn something every day?
Yep, I say it every podcast. A lifelong learner. You should learn something new every day.
That's my opinion.
I like it.
You know, so that was the worst. And then there was another woman, which I'm not going to say her name, but anybody who's listening to this who is a shark knows there was a woman who kept going on Friends and Neighbors and asking for things because she didn't have enough money for her kids, for medicine and things like that, and it was all a scam. And I figured it out, and I called her out, and that blew up. That went crazy at that time. That was before COVID though. So I'm not going to say the name, but that was very dramatic. And anybody who's followed the Shark page for that long, they know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah, got to call them out. First, last, best, worst. You hit them all?
I think I did.
I think you did too. Fluent in sarcasm. Oh, future guest comes on. He liked it. Is Keith Griffin a shark?
He's a great shark.
Isn't he a great shark?
Yeah, do you know him?
Yeah, we just did a Hugs for Ukraine and a Ukraine event. He's a deacon.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah.
I gotta be honest, Keith Griffin is like he's very funny to me.
Oh, my God.
I've never met him. And
He's got a great sense of humor.
A great sense of humor.
He's a writer. He's funny.
He a writer?
Oh, yeah.
Is he really? That's amazing. He's hilarious to me.
Future guest, so Keith is a good friend. Our daughters are good friends, and we collaborated we're moving a family from Ukraine to West Hartford. So it's Ukraine to WeHa, and we just did the Celebrate West Hartford. We did a hugging event. He raised $1,000 based on hugs.
He hugs people?
Well, we had guest huggers too, but he was a hugger.
We had guest huggers?
No, celebrity huggers.
Like who?
Tammy Exum, Derek Slab, Kate Farrar, Seth Wickersham. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well, we had high fives or hugs or knuckles too. Or
This
options.
is an amazing thing.
Marsha.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. They never invite the shark to any of these
Oh,
things.
we should have had you as a celebrity
Well,
hugger.
see, then everybody would know who I am.
We got to get you a shark costume.
I have one.
Keith Griffin, great guy. Future guest. And while we're on Janie. Janie's a good friend. She likes a lot of your stuff. Again, Keith Griffin. Happy Mother Shark Day. Oh, I like that. That was a good one. Oh, see what you did here too. See, this is witty. This is good stuff. If you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the time when my DJ resolves it. Shark, baby. I love it. Notice no loitering in this area. That's a little Vanilla Ice action. What do you know about Vanilla Ice?
Bringing it back old school.
Bringing it back old school. Because I'm a soul fool and I'm so cool. You're an old shark. You're a shark. Time to update your. Oh yeah, time to update your logo. No tail. That was great. I want to see if I know any other. Yeah, but Keith Griffin, good shark. Janie, likes it.
Actually, Jamie is one of the people, I think it was Jamie. Because people think the shark is just a jerk, but the shark's not a jerk. The shark actually helps a lot of people. But I think it was Jamie that her daughter was selling Girl Scout cookies in the,
Over by a Wolcott school,
driveway.
maybe.
Yeah, but it was freezing out. It was like February, and she went to post it, and she couldn't post it on that page, so I just sent someone over and bought all the cookies, and then we drove the cookies to college and opened the trunk, and they were gone within 10 minutes, so literally we solved Jamie's daughter's problem, and a bunch of college kids were hungry.
I love it. Yeah, shark's doing good for the community. Good sense of
We also
humor.
gave the key to the town. I don't think I'm allowed to do that, but I gave the shark key. But Karen Holland, that was a big deal. Do you know
No, who's that?
Karen Holland, she got brain cancer. She had 5 kids. So we had a flash mob show up at her house, and then we had a declaration read to her, and we gave her a shark key to the town. She ended up passing away, which was awful, but it was a great night. A lot of people showed up. So that's the kind of thing when people don't know.
Yeah.
The jerks are, we're not jerks, we don't have to do face brags.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to brag about it. I guess now I'm bragging about it though, right?
Yeah, this is an exclusive. Feeney Talks to Friends exclusive.
One time, I didn't brag about it on there.
Yeah.
Right?
You didn't put it on Facebook. Hey, look at me.
You know what I mean? I don't need anybody. That's fine. We've helped out some people, and we're good.
No, I think it's great. Sense of humor. It gets the community involved, telling jokes. You know, people work too hard, and the world's so serious. I love humor. I love comedy. Who are your favorite comics? Do you have comedy? Do you like comedy? Comics?
I like Steve Martin.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
I just saw him at Foxwoods with Martin Short.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Did you like it?
it was great. It looked like they did the show. No offense to Steve Martin, I know it's your buddy. But it looked. I know that's your favorite. I know, like it looked like they started off showing videos, like Saturday Night Live videos, and then it was like a routine that they have done for maybe 15 to 20 years. It looked like so well done, hilarious. Don't get me wrong. Some simple humor, like
I don't know. There's some parts of him, like I love Robin Williams. I'm a big fan of Pete Davidson.
mm-hmm.
Pete Davidson is young, and I didn't think I'd like him, but a 25-year-old invited me to go to the show, and I was like, I'm not going to like this at all. And I did like it.
I like
thought
him.
It was hilarious. So, I mean, it's all over the place.
Yeah, Pete's pretty good.
The new kid right now that's all over TikTok, Matt Rafe.
Oh yeah, he's coming around to Connecticut.
He's really good. He's hilarious.
I don't know anything about him, but I see a lot of people are excited that he's coming to Connecticut.
He's awesome. So,
I got to look that guy up. Yeah, like Dave Attell, Dave Chappelle, Robin Williams was fantastic.
well, he's quick.
Yeah,
You know, if you can handle the humor that quick.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I'm on point. Like someone will send me something that's going on in town, and it like just immediately comes to me, and I'll whip it out on the page, and people will write, "Wow, that was quick." I'm like, I know.
yeah. Sometimes, yeah, you just got to go with it, shoot from the hip, see what happens. They're not all going to be home runs. Some will be singles, some will be triples, some will be strikeouts.
We've had a lot of scavenger hunts.
Oh yeah, when are we going to set one up? Let's do another one.
We have to do another one. They're so much fun. People get so into it.
What do you hide? Like shark things?
I've never done
Oh
it.
no, I've never done one.
No.
I'm new to the
They're
page.
hiding Easter eggs. Like, what is going on here?
What's a scavenger hunt? What are we hunting for? Does it lead you to another clue?
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
gotcha.
you have to like one we did that was full of music. We did one full of sharks, which was funny because like you had to draw sharks with chalk. Everybody gets a bag. There was 150 people at this scavenger hunt, and I'm telling you, people had a blast because who doesn't want to like go hang out and like,
Yeah.
be a part of something?
Adult beverages involved?
The entire scavenger hunt was adult beverages.
Where did
Beverage.
you know, got to be a friend. Where did it start? Where did it end? What year was this?
2000. Well, I had one every year. So the first year I had one was 2016 when it started. The
Oh,
page
nice.
started, and I said I was going to say who I am. But I had it on April Fools. And so at the end of the night, I was like, I'm not telling anybody who I am.
So who
But I
hosts?
hated it.
Who did the talking? And who says
Well,
welcome
that's
to
how
come?
it does.
Okay.
You do it all by the page, so everybody has to pick a team.
Oh,
You
okay.
come with your own team. And then you have to stay on the page to look for clues. And the first team to finish wins.
I love it.
And we give medals and stuff, so we've had quite a few of them. Some of them are hilarious, like people get into, like you had to be near the clock on the cell at a certain time, the entire team had to take a picture, and you're just posting it back to the page.
Okay.
So people who didn't go were watching and cheering other teams on. It's a fun event.
Yeah.
it takes a lot of time to do it, and I'm really stressed, and my friends and family think I'm an asshole. But once it gets going, it's great. You know, we had a Christmas one, we had a Olympic one.
Oh, okay.
We had Santas placed all over the place, which was hilarious because Santas were handing out the clues.
I love it.
And holiday theme, I don't know, it all depends. It takes, you know, we had a music one where you had to like cross the street on LaSalle and you had to reenact the Beatles cover. Your entire team did.
On the crosswalk, right on LaSalle. I like it.
And people love doing that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just fun.
Did you bring a team, or did you create teams like
I have my
random?
own team, so what happens is I've been at every event, like the Prospect Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
They had shark appetizers and drinks one night, and which was awesome of them. But they served a shark drink. So every event that anybody's had, I've always showed up to, and no one knows that it's me. It's hilarious. But I love to hear what they have to say. I don't know, there's a couple people that I have to give shout outs to, like Mia Finn. I think her last name is Finn. She's fantastic. She's been since day one. And she's hilarious. I don't know who this person is, but she's funny. And they go to events and it's fun. Like, it doesn't need to be so dramatic.
Yep.
You know, I think sometimes we get all caught up in our lives. Like, you have one life to live, so you might want to enjoy it and not complain. I'm a big advocate for not complaining.
I agree. YOLO.
Well, that's pushing
You
it.
only live once. YOLO. Pushing it.
Well, that's kind of...
How about Harriet? Who's Harriet? Is she a good friend?
Oh, Harriet Highland.
I'm
going to give her a shout out because she loves the shark page and she made shark blankets.
Oh.
Right, so she sent me a message like, I made you blankets, which who does this? Right? You have the spare time to make me a blanket. So I was raised correctly, so I was like, listen, I gotta come over and say thank you. I'm not gonna take a blanket. Like, you made a blanket? So she's like, I don't need you to come over, which I get it, you're scared. It's like, you don't know who's pulling up in your driveway. But I was like, I'm gonna come over and say thank you because my parents would be pissed. So I went over to her house and she was hiding behind a fence. And she has a pool, which sharks love pools. I love pools. And I was like, oh my god, you have a pool? Like, this is 10 times better. So, she was shocked at who I was. And I said thank you for the blankets. We had some cocktails, and then I went for a swim. Because that's what sharks do.
Yep.
So then I said, listen, do you need someone to clean the pool? You know, her husband had passed away, so I was like, well, we'll take care of that. Here it is. So as long as I can swim. So, you know, it's little things like that. Like, is it that big of a deal? Not really, because I get to swim, and she gets her pool clean. We both make out, and we move along. Right?
I love it.
But there is someone on the page, Deborah Savage. I think that's her name. She just recently commented, well, I have a pool. I'm like, ding, ding, ding. Here's another one. Let's have a shark party.
Yeah.
You know, like, I enjoy a nice pool party. Do you?
Oh yeah, of course. Who doesn't? I want to get in on one of these scavenger hunts. Let's collab on a Friends and Sharks.
This is an amazing event. So actually people
When's the
from
next one?
corporations have asked me to do it for them. And some woman, let's talk about this, some woman went in the trash and got all, because you hand out envelopes, you receive envelopes, and you have like a list of things and stuff you have to get. Like, one of the things was you had to find a penny from 1986, right? You had to get a receipt from a bar for 3 beers at exactly 10:01 p.m.
Ooh.
You know, they're kind of
Those are good ones.
right? Some lady grabbed them all out of the trash and
I'm writing
tried
that
to,
Recreate it and do it again?
yeah,
Or
she
cheat?
tried to, listen, the shark's the shark.
Shark. We're here with the WeHa Shark. We have the shark. No, you're doing great. 3 Bears at 10:01, 1986. Love it. Harriet was great. Janie's great. Keith's great. All the Sharks are great. Shout out to the Sharks.
Yeah, I enjoy this group.
Yeah, it's great. Do you have a favorite restaurant? Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Alright. Well, this is probably going to shock people, right?
Yep.
Because I'm so mad at the places that go in the center and leave.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't want to eat healthy. I don't want kale. I don't want any of that. I don't want, little meals and pay, $1 gazillion. I don't want that. I really don't want that.
I don't blame you.
And I would like to just protest what's going on in the center.
Yep.
Right? Because Cousie's had a nice sandwich, and that's gone. Right?
Yep.
Now I don't know, it's a tequila bar, which I don't mind tequila, but I'm not eating in there. It's scary. It's like you walked into death. But it's a cool vibe if you're, 22, which I'm not feeling 22 like Taylor Swift would say.
Feeling 22.
Yeah. But here's the thing, I would say Ocho.
Nice.
Right?
Yep.
I would say Ocho. I would say Butterfly.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I'm a big fan of Butterfly. And I don't mind singing.
Yep.
I'll pull out a Meatloaf song any day.
Yep.
With the. So, and then
Will you love me forever? Do you need me?
Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy
For the rest of my life. Will you make me a wife? Will you make me a wife?
Will you have to go right now? Yeah, Butterfly is a big one. Ocho, Butterfly, and Jimmy's Pizza.
Ooh, I've heard great things at Jimmy's. I've
You've never been to Jimmy's?
Over on Park Road?
Right.
Behind Park Road. Or is it on Park Road?
No, it's on Farmington Avenue.
Farmington Avenue.
Yeah, it's past Butterfly. But here's the thing about Jimmy's. Let me explain it to you. Old style, right? Not many people, everybody's like, oh, go to Zephyr, go to this one, go to that one. Let me explain something to you. When you want good pizza and you don't want to pay $1 gazillion for their organic bread, you just go to Jimmy's.
Okay.
He'll make you a pizza. He'll make you whatever you want. Steak and cheese, plain, no peppers. That's one of the things that we like to order. And it is what it is.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like fufu. So a lot of people in town enjoy fufu.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've been to those places, and yeah, sometimes I enjoy it.
Yep.
But I gotta be honest, I don't like a lot of vegetables like that. I don't want I need some carbs.
Yep.
I need...
Shout out to Jimmy's. I'm trying it.
But
you did mention
carbs.
Butterfly, Paul, the bartender, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
I love Paul. Paul's a good friend. Paul.
Yes.
Yeah. We go there on Wednesdays after JCC basketball.
Do you play basketball?
Yeah, play basketball at the JCC.
What position are you?
I'm shooting forward.
Oh, look at that.
I just shoot.
Is your parents proud?
My dad has never been more proud. I just won the championship. I'm over 30, men's champion. Laughing. It's like I got married. The shark's laughing. Scratch it. Hey, we just shouted out Jimmy's Pizza. What minute are we on? 35 minutes.
How long do we go?
As long as you want. Paul's great. Yeah, I'm a champion. Over 30, JCC champion. The Jewish Community Center. We have a rabbi on our team. Rabbi was he's on the podcast. Awesome guest. What else? Paul, more about Paul, the butterfly. Wednesday nights, come see me there. Post game. I might not win the game, but I win the post game. Right?
Okay.
Post game.
So Paul knows you?
Yeah. Ask him about the JCC guys. Wednesday night crew.
Do you have a handle?
Yeah. JCC over 30 chant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait. So favorite restaurant? You're at Jimmy's.
I know I said Ocho.
Ocho.
Butterfly. Jimmy's.
Ocho, wonderful. Pitcher of margaritas.
Yeah.
Oh, phenomenal. And the fresh guac, of course.
Yeah.
Fresh guac.
So here's the
queso.
thing. There's quite a few restaurants actually in the center. Like I like Brico's. That's one of my favorite. I mean, I like.
We talked octopus earlier with Zahara. Brico has a great.
Yeah,
octopus.
Octopus is a little weird though.
It's a weird texture.
It's a weird texture. It's like, why did you take me out of the ocean? You know what I mean?
Why are you doing this to me?
I wasn't ready. It's like, maybe a couple more days.
You do feel weird tasting it. You're like,
You know what I mean?
what was this guy just doing?
Like, yeah, like, why is his suction cups right there?
Oh, right there. You know they're so smart. They can turn a jar. They can unscrew a jar. They're smart. Octopus.
That's
And
why
here
you're
we
the
are
teacher.
we're just eating it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Unscrew the jar now, pal. Crunch.
Well, you must.
So, all right, you're at a restaurant because I got a follow-up question.
Yeah.
You're either at Ocho, Jimmy, or Butterfly. You can eat with 4 guests, dead or alive. Who you eating with?
Oh, wow. Oh, God. I'm definitely eating with Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
His American flag bit. Oh,
I'm
so
eating
good.
with Kenley Jansen,
Oh wait, who's
the
that?
closer on the Red Sox.
Ah,
No.
Kenley Jansen.
Yeah.
Did he go to the All-Star game? That guy? Did he go to the All-Star game?
Yeah.
He's a bum. They're all bums.
Oh, you're a Dodgers fan? Yeah, I know. I was really sad. I'm a huge baseball fan.
Oh, nice.
So I would eat with him. I'm eating with Robin Williams. I'm eating with him just because he's such a badass pitcher. And I gotta eat with one other person.
2. You get 4. Jensen, Robin Williams.
Oh, I get 4. This is such an interesting question. I love it. Hold on a minute. Let me think. Well, I'm gonna have Sherry Cantor at my table.
Nice.
Well, and the only reason I'm having her is because there's apparently 2 in town, and I want to verify which one she is.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Right? So I'm gonna eat with her.
Which one?
I don't know which one. Whoever comes.
So I've been a teacher for 19 years,
That's amazing.
right?
That's
I'm
all
going
to
in
you.
my 20th year. Do you have a favorite teacher?
Do I? Yeah, my favorite teacher, if you can believe it, is actually I can't say who my favorite teacher is.
Oh, it's too much info. You want to go? What did that teacher do that made him the favorite?
The teacher was a science teacher, and when I was growing up,
Mm-hmm.
he was very, very cool, and he taught us a lot. And
So you had a teacher while you were growing up, and he taught you a lot.
Yeah.
Kudos to that teacher. Man, as a teacher, I would love to have my
He gave snacks.
Okay, boom.
When appropriate time.
As a teacher, I want my former students to say, "Hey,
He taught me a
you
lot.
taught me a lot," and he was there. He taught me.
Great. I'm all in.
All right, quick little segue, little commercial. Our second annual golf tournament is going to happen at September 9th, 2023 at Goodwin Park. They're filling up fast. We're looking for golfers and sponsors and volunteers. Maybe the Shark will volunteer. We'll go drive around in a golf cart as the Shark. But sponsors will get a T sign. Thank you, Meali team. Thank you, King of Dings. Thank you. We have some sponsors already signed up, so that's really cool. That's September 9th. Yep, it's that time. Hartford Yard Goats game, Friday, August 18th, $20. So Friday, August 18th. Please join us. It's the Friends of Nicholas game in honor and memory of him, Nicholas. was a 7-year-old. His last family event was last year. So we're going to celebrate and honor and memorialize Nick. So we got 2 events coming up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Also, we got shout out to a couple more sponsors. The Fix is sponsoring. The Fix is going to do a tea. The Fix also sponsors the podcast. People's Bank sponsors the podcast. Thank you, People's Bank, on LaSalle. You mentioned LaSalle earlier. Golf Law Group. You know Golf? Brooke Golf. She was on the podcast. Keating. You were on the Keating.
Mm-hmm.
Keating All Sound, right? Keating had what? 1,000 views or 3,000 views?
A lot.
A lot. We're
The
going to top
most.
that. WeHa Roasting and Brewing. We're here now. Thank you. We're at 141 Shield Street. This is the Feeney Talks with Friends podcast. Johnny's Jog. You know about Johnny's
Love
Jog?
that, yep.
Love Johnny's Jog. And Gastro Park. You ever been there?
Love that.
Food trucks.
Yep.
And then Luna Pizza. What's your take on Luna Pizza?
You know what? I actually love Luna Pizza, but the cheese is really white.
Okay. Yeah, they do like the blocks of
Yeah.
mozzarella.
It's good though.
I like it.
It's good.
What color do you like your cheese?
Well, I just like it a little bit. I don't like it fluorescent white.
Gotcha.
But I like Luna Pizza, so I don't wanna say that because they're good. I enjoy Luna Pizza.
Yeah, Alex
I haven't
McDonald.
been to Sparrow. I heard it's very good, so I haven't been there, and I totally enjoy there.
Hmm.
I like that. It's not bad. I don't know. I've gotten all these places. Like,
You know it's Trevor backwards.
yeah, I just got here. Thank you. Thank you for helping me.
Teacher move. You learn something new every day. I'm kidding. Scott Miller was a guest. Scott Miller is huge sponsor of the golf tournament. Doro does the breakfast sandwiches and the coffee. 100 breakfast
Doro
sandwich.
is amazing.
Phenomenal.
Does he do Doro?
Yeah, he does Doro.
His name is Scott Miller.
Scott Miller, and his partner is Dorian. So in the chef world, like the cooks and the dishwashers, like if you're Scott, you called Scotto. If you're Dorian, you're Doro. If you're Eric, you'd be Erico. If you're the Shark, you'd be Sharko. So they took Dorian and they said Doro, and that's where they got Doro.
So Scott got nothing.
Scott is just Scotto, but not
No one calls Scotto.
no Scotto.
No Scotto for a sandwich.
Scottos, yeah. You ever try
That's a good place, though.
Oh, Doro, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's one in Windsor Locks,
Is it really?
and there's going to be another one now. I think I want to say Wethersfield, but definitely Windsor Locks, right by the airport, and it looks identical to the one in West Hartford.
You know what the thing is that there's not enough parking for those guys. Because it's really, I mean, the food is phenomenal. I hands down, I love that place. That's a, you know what, my family makes fun of me because I'm like, well, that's a nice sandwich as opposed to a mean one. But I gotta be honest, that's a really nice sandwich.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they have great food in there.
they do the King of Wrap, a chicken sandwich, phenomenal. They do a pig and fig, phenomenal. It's great. They do
You use that word a lot, don't you?
phenomenal.
Phenomena.
Phenomena.
This is the best night you've ever had.
This is amazing. We're gonna get this up. The Shark. Do you know the Roman numerals for 87? This is podcast 87.
Should I know them?
Roman numerals.
Yeah.
What is it?
B11752.
You win.
I have no idea.
It's Shark Week. Should we go with some more shark facts? Because you seemed to enjoy that one earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with shark facts.
How many
How many
seas?
residents in West Hartford
Yeah.
know what the shark is?
Ooh.
I'm going to say it's like...
People know the shark.
I don't know if they do. I don't know if everybody knows them or they've heard of them.
The shark. The shark is
You know, lately,
hilarious.
though, we've gotten a lot of new
Yeah, maybe
followers.
this podcast is going to get you the
Oh,
5,000.
can I mention something just personal?
Please.
The owner of Effie's
Mhm.
follows the page.
Nice.
Yeah, because that's a nice sandwich.
John.
And they have pies. I
Yo.
don't even know who it is. Right, John.
Pelagalarius.
or something,
It's
yeah. So they have pies, like old school,
Oh yeah,
right?
key lime pie,
I have
chocolate.
a problem with Effie's though because they don't have ranch dressing.
Wow, they don't have ranch.
No. And like one of the waitresses is like, well, they don't like ranch. I'm like, why? So I'm dying to have that question answered.
John, we'll get that question. We did our 50th podcast
Did
at
he do
Playhouse on Park.
Oh, okay.
He's with Tracy. Tracy and John just won a award for the Park Road Committee. We'll get that question answered. We're gonna do our 100th podcast because this is 87. How many more till 100? Quick. 13. We have 13 more episodes, and we're going to do our 100th podcast at Playhouse on Park again, and John hopefully will be there. So, John, why don't you have ranch?
Why doesn't Effie's have ranch?
Man.
Like, I literally ate there today.
And they didn't have ranch.
No, I ask every time. They're like, oh, no, we don't have ranch. And I'm a little concerned.
He's anti-ranch.
He is anti-ranch. Like,
Man.
Who's anti-ranch?
He's a ranch hater. Stop hating on that
Oh,
ranch, John.
I love a nice ranch. You know?
On what sandwich or what?
Doesn't
on
matter.
your
You can dip
lettuce.
fries in ranch. You can do
Ooh.
anything with ranch. And for some reason, Effie's doesn't have ranch. So then I said to the people I was eating with, I was like, don't even think you can get ranch here. Because and the waitress like shut us down. Oh, we don't have ranch. I was like, but they have the great ketchup in the bottles where you can squeeze it. Like, I love Effie's. But I'm just thinking, like, they got to bring in some ranch.
Funny story. This is fitting. My buddy Jim Kell, goes way back with Jim Kell. Love him to death. We bet him that he couldn't eat a bowl of onions. Bowl. I mean, it's late at night. We're having a good time. And he's like, he tries it. He loses. He's like, I can't do it. He goes, get me some ranch. He squirts ranch on this bowl of onions. Destroys it. He ate the whole thing. And I guess we ended up maybe paying, or we settled on a difference. We paid him half. Legendary story at Mikey Mo's with D-Lock, and Jim Kell couldn't eat the onions until he added ranch. So, John, ranch is a special.
So
ranch gives you superpowers.
Effie's that story.
Yes, ranch. You like ranch?
Well, I mean, it's a nice add-on. Like E.C. Peterson says.
You know what ranch also good? Crust of a pizza.
Of course.
Oh, after the pizza, the ranch.
Listen, I dip pizza in ranch.
The whole pizza, or
yes.
You don't wait till the crust?
No.
You start with the ranch.
Yeah, that's a West Coast thing.
I like
Try
it.
Cheese
Oh,
pizza.
definitely.
Dip it. Dip a fry in a ranch. Ranch is like a staple. Not really in West Harper because we're very busy with kale.
Love the kale.
They don't like preservatives here, but I'm going to tell you something. We need Effie's to get ranch, and we've just moved up another notch. We're in like a lot of people in line waiting to get in.
Yeah, for the kale.
And I say it to everybody. I'm like, who doesn't love a nice Effie's? If only they had ranch.
No, I like that guy. I like that space. Wonderful human. Great person.
Yeah,
Gotta get the ranch.
He's actually follows the page though, and he seems very funny and sarcastic, so I'm all in.
We gotta tell this dude it's closed.
But I feel weird, like, hey, I'm the shark, could you get some ranch?
Yeah. We're actually closed. Get out of here. You think he follows the page? Follow the shark. The shark is here. Keeping it anonymous. Maybe it's a spy.
No, I'm pretty sure he just wants a coffee.
That's the bear. You ever heard of this movie Jaws?
No, I never have. Please tell me more.
So, what year did Jaws come
Peter
out?
Benchley lives in Stonington Borough.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, what's his relation to Jaws? Steven Spielberg did Jaws, or did he write it? He's the writer. Yeah. Okay. It was a book. The book's better. Let me guess. The book's better.
Wow, you're a teacher and you just said that. Oh, we just took a hard right. One hard turn right.
I'm kidding. Of course the book's better. Read. I read for 20
That's
minutes
how
every
we got
night.
Here.
I read for 20 minutes every night.
What do you read? I'm scared.
Books.
Like what?
Currently reading
Catcher in the Rye,
Catcher in the Rye classic. Holden Caulfield. Yeah, I love that book.
Jaws,
A lot of
by
phonies.
Peter Benchley.
Peter. He wrote 3 books. He wrote a bunch. Yeah, and then he wrote it
Are
in
you really asking me
74.
about Jaws?
He wrote it in 74. The movie came out in 75.
Yeah.
Is that amazing? 1 year?
It's really hard to explain to someone like Peter Benchley, like, oh, I'm a shark. You know, that sounds
Wait, you know him?
him?
You don't know him. You interact with him? That's pretty cool. Maybe he'll write the next book on you.
So, just so you know, I'm a shark.
Where'd they film Jaws? You know? Yeah, the Cape. Very good. Where was? Yep. Martha's Vineyard. You ever go to Martha's Vineyard? Every T-shirt is Jaws related.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Want to hear a weird story about Martha's Vineyard?
Please.
I actually flew a 1957 Comanche airplane into Martha's Vineyard.
Whoa.
Yeah.
When? How? That's
the
awesome.
pilot goes, "You take the wheel." I was like, "This doesn't seem right at all." No, I swear to God.
Did you land it?
Okay, I'm here. Yes.
I'm saying, but I could fly. You could hold it. Hold the steering wheel. Don't move.
No,
Hold it. Yeah,
I did, which was amazing. But that was like my big claim to fame at Martha's Vineyard.
Whoa. I never wanted to fly a plane.
Why?
After Nintendo made this game called Top Gun, the movie. They made a game for Nintendo, and it was absolutely impossible to land the plane on the aircraft. I've never done it. I've never seen a friend do it.
No, I didn't do it either.
And I said, I'll never fly, or I'll never be a pilot because of this video game. Top Gun, Nintendo,
That's what crushed your dreams?
1988.
Where did you go to school?
Wilby High School.
Wilby?
Wilby.
Where's that?
Waterbury, Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
And
That's where you grew up?
Yep. North End Middle School and Kingsbury Elementary School.
Okay. And then did you go to college?
Southern Connecticut State University.
Wow.
I was a fighting owl.
Oh.
Hoot,
did you
hoot.
play? Oh, that's scary.
I met my wife. She played on the basketball team. So
Did
my
you
wife
play on
brings
the basketball
all
team?
the athleticism to the family. No.
No, you didn't. You
No.
were just in the dorm, like, hanging out.
Mm-hmm. And then I went to the University of Bridgeport, UB. You go, you get a B, UB.
How'd that go? Did you get a B?
I got a B.
Okay.
And got my teaching degree there and my principal degree there.
Oh, so you can be a principal.
Can be a principal. Someday. I'm in my 20th year teaching. We'll see.
That's amazing. And what do you teach?
3rd grade. So
But 3rd grade's cool, right?
I love it. Yeah, they're not kindergarten. You're not blowing noses and tying shoes all day. And they're not 5th graders where they think they're the top dogs, seniors in high school, you know?
Right.
They're right in the middle.
They're right
Still
in the
willing to
middle.
please, independently working.
So what's a normal day? Like,
You're
what are
not-
you teaching in 3rd grade?
Oh, everything. I teach all the subjects. So, we start off doing place value, addition and subtraction, 2-digit. Then we introduce multiplication. Then we do division. Then we do fractions. Then we do geometry, capacity, measuring.
So when the parents get that letter in August, like, oh, you have
Yep.
Mr. Feeney.
Oh, yeah.
Are those parents excited, or are they like, oh my God?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
No, there's videos.
Like, how is their feeling?
There's
That's what I
videos
wanna
of
know.
kids opening. Like, maybe I could pull one up. The videos of kids like, I got Mr. Feeney.
Oh, they're happy.
They're happy.
They're happy.
I was a finalist for Teacher of the Year.
That's amazing.
There's 900 teachers or 1,000
Who
teachers.
votes?
I don't know.
You have no idea?
You get nominated by a coworker, and then you hand in a resume and a application, and then you go to the next stage is videotaping, so a 30-minute lesson, and then the next stage is an interview,
Right.
and then
That's awesome.
they pick it.
You should
Yeah.
be very proud of yourself.
I'm very proud of that. I did
So
not.
are you fun during the day?
Oh yeah, sing and dance, do all that stuff.
Oh, you dance?
Well,
Kinda?
kind of.
So you can dance, you do math, you do history.
You got to make it fun and engaging, you know?
I would think. Is it hard?
It is very challenging and tiring, but I love it.
Then that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's not like a...
I'm very happy that you do that.
Thanks. Well, let's see. Janie Mitt. Oh, I'm trying to find this friend here. I'm gonna pull up a video. You put me on the spot. I'm gonna find this. Maria.
Did they already get their notifications yet?
This was a long time ago.
Student,
Just keep reading. I'll tell you when.
I would like to interest.
That's my girl Daniela. Oh, it's paused. Service is terrible. Oh, here we go.
Welcome into my classroom. I hope you enjoy your summer. My name is Eric Feeney. Wait, what?
What?
Keep reading.
And I will be your third grade teacher this year.
Oh my God. How awesome is
That
that?
makes my day.
Right?
Yeah, so that was kind of special. Yeah.
You have siblings?
Yep, I'm the oldest. So yeah, that had something to do with it. My parents were divorced, so then I don't know if I kind of was the role model. I beat up my brother and sister, but I didn't let anyone else beat them up. You know the rules,
okay.
the sibling rule.
Yeah.
Teasing, not really, but I'm 5 years older than my sister and 7 years older than my brother. So
What do they do for a living?
my sister is a nurse practitioner. She lives in South Windsor, and my brother is like the president or I think he's higher up in this System X. They do ceramic coating on airplanes and cars.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So yeah, shout out to Liz and Andy. Just spent.
Well, because you're famous, right?
Shout out to my little brother and little sister. I'm about to. Yeah. Let me know who's bothering you, but I'm coming for you. We just spent the weekend a couple weekends ago at Cape Cod.
Oh,
My
that's
cousin, who's also like a brother from another mother, Kelvin's, turned 40, so we went out there, and then we stayed at different places. But then my brother had a house, like a really nice hotel, pool, beach, and it was like our first time hanging out as a family
That's nice.
in quite some time. And it was just wonderful seeing them and hanging out. We playing like skipping the ball in the ocean. You know, one little ball in the ocean, you can have hours and hours of
All
fun.
day fun. I'm
Yeah.
all in.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Then they had some drinks, and it was just a great time, great family. I love Cape Cod, my happy place. I
Were
was
you in traffic?
on the way home. If you ever try to leave Cape Cod on a Sunday,
It's off.
the Bourne Bridge,
I like made up a new person.
yeah.
Like I was an imaginary person. I was stuck in so much traffic.
Yeah, it's like, don't even bother. You better off just staying on the Monday and leave on Monday.
That's what I mean. It's
Don't
terrible.
leave on a Sunday.
No. It's
Don't
awful.
arrive on a Friday, and don't leave on a Sunday. And your Cape Cod trip is going to be amazing. I go to Centerville. There's the Penny Candy, the 1848 candy store, country
You go
store,
to the
Four
place that they have
Seas.
trampolines in the ground.
Yep, the
Yeah.
trampoline spot.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a fun spot.
That's cool.
My wife, one time, we saw a seagull or a pigeon fly down and snatch a chicken finger out of a kid's hand. The kid started crying, and he just like, without chewing, sucked down this chicken finger. That's our
The
memory.
seagull?
The seagull.
Yeah.
So
So is that what you guys talk about at holidays?
all the time. This is seagulls, sharks, Cape Cod, and chicken fingers.
Remember that chicken finger?
Chicken finger. No, we were driving. We just passed that weekend at Cape Cod. My brother's place was on that street. And we were like, hey, remember we went to this inflatable spot? Remember the chicken finger? Just had that conversation. So, yes, comes up a lot.
That's awesome.
Do you have a favorite place? What's your favorite place? Mine is Centerville, Cape Cod. What's your favorite place? As a shark. As the shark.
Mine's probably Stonington Borough.
Nice.
Yeah. We're in Manhattan Beach, California. I don't know, either one. I like both. That's it.
Nice.
That's all they wrote.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite donut?
Oh my god, donuts are my favorite.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do. The glazed stick.
Where's that?
What are you talking
Glazed
about?
stick.
Yeah. That's
Not
my
the
favorite.
donut. You like
No,
the
I
stick.
like the glazed stick. I get yelled at for this. There's nothing better than a glazed stick.
Yup.
Yeah. No, I've been yelled at.
Say it a couple more times.
Glazed stick. I like the
You like that
glazed
glazed stick. Stick.
I've been yelled at for that.
Stick. All right, so Crazy. You ever been to Donut Crazy?
Yes, I have. That's delusional happiness.
Do you like crazies or dailies?
Dailies?
Yeah, have you ever had the Cookie Monster with the cookie dough on a
No.
donut?
No. Should I?
Yeah.
Should I do that? I did go to Donut Crazy. I don't know. Like, there's some things that the shark just doesn't do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like bring my 2-seater stroller into the ice cream place. No crap. There's just some things that it's like, I did go down to Milkcraft finally because I had made so much fun of that place, and I was like, alright, I'll get an ice cream, right? And I stood in line. I was so irritated.
Yeah.
And by the time I got in and I was like, okay, because everybody kept DMing me, like, get the, I don't know, it was like blue. I was like, I'll take this. And I was literally reading off my phone what I wanted to order, which I don't even, and they're like $17.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Because it's the waffle cone, right? The pancake.
Yeah, but my
Waffle
mouth was
cone.
blue. I look like the Smurf.
Yeah, the blue.
Yeah.
You had the Cookie Monster, I think. Or the,
It was blue. Whatever I got was blue. Someone DM'd me, and I was out there, and I was like, I'm blue. My wallet's empty, and I'm miserable
For a ice
right
cream.
now. Right, and I just want to throw this at someone who looks. They're wearing vineyard vines, and I want to throw it at them. That's what I want to do. I am so mad right now.
Yeah.
And I wanted a DQ grill and chill, actually. You know
or a
what I mean?
Blizzard.
Yeah. Like, why does
For
it
like
have to be
$4.
Oh, right. And then there's the bubble tea. Let's talk about
Ooh,
that.
go on,
Do
please.
you like bubble tea?
My daughters love
Okay,
bubble
so
tea.
it's so weird to me. Like, I yelled out the window, what do you like about these little bubbles in your mouth? Like, I'm so freaked out by this.
Little tapioca balls.
Is that what
Bobo.
it- Oh, my.
And they're constantly shut down for like 15 minutes while they cook more tapioca balls. There's, you know how pizza joints are going around West Hartford? Bobo Tea is the next one around town.
Oh, it's already here. It's
There's
already
one
here.
next to Ben and Jerry's. There's
Have
the
you-
OG spot
but what
across
about
from.
the texture? Have you felt that? Have you drank that?
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's bizarro world. It's like you're eating a jellyfish and
Yeah.
you don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. Like, I am so shocked that teenagers are like, oh, I gotta get my boo-boo tea. What are you talking about? Like, why did this make sense? Where is Pez? Where is the Pez when we
yeah.
need it?
Can we just get a
I
little?
don't understand
Whoa.
bobo tea at all. But a lot of people, they love it, and there's lines.
You can get it with lychee. You don't have to have
What
lychee.
are you
Lychee's a fruit.
talking about?
Fruit can float on the bottom. It doesn't have to be the little balls.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I feel like I'm a caveman.
And then you could have. Do you like the bobo tea with milk? Do you like the bobo tea with mango? Do you like?
No,
Do you
but
want
I'm serious.
tea? Do you like? It was a bunch of different teas. Yeah, last
But
episode.
does this do anything? Does this, like, make your skin better? Or, like, does your hair grow? Like, what happens when you drink this? Like, why do people say, yeah, I'll just do that?
No, it's like, Popeye likes spinach, and teenagers like the bobo tea. It makes them strong and fit.
Does it really?
No, I have no clue. I made that up. It actually is filling. It's like flour and dough, tapioca. Tapioca, come to find out, is a plant or made from a plant.
I'm so grossed out. Like, I don't mean to be
And they're
weird.
chewy.
Well,
They get stuck
I'm
in the
sure it's
straw.
weird. It's weird. It's like shooting bullets into your mouth. You know? I mean, I had a couple in my mouth and I was like swirling them around. I'm like, we're not at the Big E anymore. This is messed up.
Yeah. No, they're so popular.
I would
Popular.
but I would take like a fried Oreo in a second over
Ooh,
that.
with the powdered sugar.
Yeah, like
Fried Kool-Aid,
dough.
fried
I went
Snickers.
to a graduation party in Boston. The best party I've ever been to. I went in June, right? And a friend of ours' son, and we get to the graduation party, and they had a fried dough truck.
Ooh, you won.
No, it was like,
That
I
party-
made it to heaven, it's already over, right?
Yeah.
So I get in line, right? And I'm like, could this get any better? He's like, powdered sugar or sauce? I was like, well, I'm going to take both.
Both.
'Cause
Oh,
I'm
you're a
here,
both.
right?
Yeah.
At the
Both on the
time.
same dough?
No,
one of
no,
each?
Oh my god. Be a
Because you can
good
do
friend.
both on the
no,
same.
that's terrible. You're obviously. I'm
You bet-
Italian. You don't do that.
Okay. You haven't tried it then.
No.
Okay.
But I
Come
took
back
it
to me.
back.
DM me
and
when
I
you have
watched all
tried
these people like
powdered
looking
sugar
at
and the
me.
sauce. Same dough.
Everybody's looking at me at this party. They're like, "Oh, you got the dough?" Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I got the dough.
Got the
Right?
dough.
And you know what they're doing? They're worrying about their waist. And let me tell you something. If I walk out and get hit by a bus, I had fried dough.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
They claim that's the whole urban legend, the Atkins diet guy.
Yeah.
Atkins diet, didn't eat this, he exercised every day. He's the best guy ever. Claims he got hit by a bus.
Did he really?
Yeah. That's urban legend. Atkins.
Well, here's my point. And we can take this wherever we want, but you have one life, right? And I want to be on the news like, well, that shark really enjoyed the dough, the fried dough. And also 6-pack of beer.
You're going to eat the fried dough or you're going to eat the kale? Which one
I'm
are you
not
picking?
eating kale. I'm not. And it's really irritating to me that people in this town are so in love with all this health food, which it's good for them because if you need to be like that, that's fine. But don't push that on me.
Yeah.
You know, you can push anything else you want on me, but don't push your vegetables. That's weird.
What about bubble tea?
No, absolutely not. I'm not
So
doing
no kale, no bubble tea, more pizza, more fried Oreos,
I love
more
pizza.
fried dough,
that. Preservatives
Jimmy's,
come this way.
carbs. Gotta
Jimmy's.
carb up.
And why not?
Carb up.
Right?
The shark loves the carbs.
Well, you gotta keep swimming.
What? What about the protein? What do you do for protein?
Chicken every now and then is good. I guess I like a chicken and a cow. I mean, I feel sad. Like these are my friends.
Octopus. Not a fan.
No,
Octopus.
no. They'll
What
like a
about-
nice clam?
Roasted cauliflower.
Oh, here we go.
The most Instagram picture of a food in West Hartford Center is the roasted cauliflower at Sahara. You heard it here first.
Is it really?
Yeah. You ever have it? Do you like it?
Yeah. So let me tell you about my visit to Sahara. I felt like there wasn't enough. Like I was still hungry. The presentation on point, right? The vibe very cool. Like definitely did not feel like I was in West Hartford. The amount of food I was served. You might as well give me like cabbage. I don't know why. But I would believe that that's the most. Is that really true? The most Instagram picture.
Put it on the
go
shark
viral?
page. Put it on the shark page. Look it up.
Did it go viral?
No, but everyone gets it. They take a picture and they post it. It's like the end all be all. It's the thing to do.
Huh.
But I like the whipped feta. You get the pita, whipped feta, beets, olives.
Oh, you're all in.
And then you get the lamb,
You get
cigars.
beets.
Oh, beets. And then there's a
You're-
beet drink with bourbon. It's
Ooh.
phenomenal. And
Really?
then there's a carrot drink with vodka, 24 karat drink. I said it again. Phenomenal. Favorite
Wow.
word?
Phenomenal.
We just went to the movies last week and we
What
stopped
did
there.
you see?
Sound of Freedom.
Oh, How was
Should we talk
that?
about that?
I haven't seen it.
As
but
a
I
teacher
know
and
a
someone
lot of
who
stuff.
runs
Yeah, like what do you
Friends of
think?
Feeney, our mission is to help children and families that need assistance after heartbreak or tragedy. So much heartbreak, so much tragedy. Great film. My heart was racing the entire time. 2 films have me like that: Save It, Private Ryan, The King's Speech, and like those really get intense
Yeah,
films.
I've heard
Edge
that
of the
film is
seat,
amazing.
heart racing. And then it was a horror. We're like, hey, we sit down at the bar. Oh, what are you going to see? Indiana Jones. So it's like, oh, you're going out for ha-has. And my wife and I were like, we're going out to see a serious film. Very educational. It's getting a lot of mixed messages.
Well, they're not promoting it, which is interesting.
Yeah,
that makes me mad because they should be.
We were almost waiting to see, this is a shark topic maybe, like would a West Hartford theater, break the air condition? All of a sudden, this theater, they're doing that.
Yeah.
Or the camera's not working. Oh,
Right.
sorry, the camera's not working. Or sorry, the air condition's not working. And it's just in this one theater. It didn't happen. The movie went through great. Everyone in there was great. And then they're saying, is it selling out? Is it not selling out? The movie seemed, you get a seat at down there. You get you pay for your seat.
Right.
It's not like come first serve, which are great seats. You kick back. I wish they kicked up a little higher. I'm 6'5", 6'2 and a half. I wish I was 6'5". So you're still a little, your feet are a little down. So I couldn't get that right position. But great movie, great
This is
theater.
getting to be TMI.
TMI.
No, but I heard that it's
Sound of
amazing
Freedom,
music.
based on a true story.
Yeah.
Tim Ballard, the guy, Passion of the Christ was another movie. The same dude who played Passion of the Christ. That was another intense movie. Saw that one. That movie was this is the first time serious talk on this topic, and TMI, a little TMI, because that may say something about me seeing that movie, but
I think that's a great thing because I'm
proud to say I saw it, and I think people should see it.
They're not promoting it anywhere, and I followed a lot of the internet stuff about that they are breaking down. You can't watch it, you can't. So I want to watch it as well.
So people were seeing Mission Impossible, Indiana Jones, Sound of Freedom, and don't get me wrong, on Wednesday I'm going to see Barbie. So I have twin girls, of course. So we're going to see Barbie and maybe Oppenheimer. But that Sound of Freedom was serious.
They're calling it Barbenheimer.
Yeah. Yep. So we're going to see both. What's the last movie you saw?
Oh my God, I saw it, and I actually posted about it on my page. The one with Tom, Top Gun.
Oh, yeah.
And I drove home I was Top Gun.
Yeah.
No, I thought I was all in. I'm flying down the road. Don't even stop me.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm old school. That movie to me, I was I'm gonna now try to be an ally.
Love America.
Right?
Pilot.
Yeah, I was all in. I really don't go to the movie. I watch it at home and stuff. But that was the last movie I saw in the theater.
Yeah, I didn't see that one, but my kids saw it. My wife saw it.
You didn't see it?
I know. I forgot why. I don't even know why, but Top Gun. Is it called Maverick or is it called Top Gun?
Yeah, Maverick.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is still in it.
Well, and you know what I do is I buy snow caps, and snow caps are going by the wayside.
So do you buy them at CVS and sneak them in?
No,
because that's what a shark would do, no?
Yeah. No, I didn't do that when I got there. I was like, I need snow caps. And they're like, we don't have that anymore. I'm like, what?
Now, what is that? Is that just chocolate with sprinkles on it?
Are you being rude?
And why is that such a draw? Who eats snow caps?
Well, I like snow caps. And I was all into the snow cap, but they were like, we don't have those anymore. I'm like, what do you have? What is going on here? Yeah, it's a whole different world out there. Maybe I should just stay in my ocean and swim there.
Yeah, the shark. So, Shark, do you have recommendations? We kind of did some recommendations, podcasts, movies. We talked movies.
This is a great one.
Let's hear it. The Shark's recommendation.
For what?
Your call, whatever you want to recommend.
I recommend donating to Friends for Feeney.
Friends of Feeney donation. Oh, don't forget, when this podcast airs, blurred, voice altered. If you want to meet the shark
Highest donation.
is an amazing shark. This shark is so good.
Wait, were you shocked?
Shark, yes.
Were you shocked?
Yeah. Get the shark out of here.
Who the shark are you?
Sharktasm. Highest donation to Friends of Feeney when this airs will get dinner with the shark. I'm very honored to talk with the shark. We had some good laughs. We talked food. We talked West Hartford. We talked WeHa. We talked Shark Week. Thank you for Shark Week. We started off wearing masks. Super hot. Thank you, Kyle and Dave from Direct Line Media. Thank you, Cody at WeHa Roasting and Brewing. Any closing remarks? Let me put this on.
I thoroughly enjoyed meeting you.
Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. So if I see you driving around now, I'll give you the shark salute, which is the finger.
Nice. Nice.
No, I'm teasing. I won't do that for new students.
We got to get you a Friends of Feeney magnet, and then I would love to have a shark magnet.
I will drop that off.
And I will. I've been following, so I've been following. How do I look? Shark. Horrible. Episode 87 with the shark. WeHa enemies and distant cousins.
Peace out.
We talked to friends. We talked all this good stuff. On three, we'll say be a good friend. 1, 2, 3. Be a good friend.